get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Elliott running right. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime preview. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
But, you know, writing down your ad-libs.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a 1st down. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. 1st down, and it's Pollard again. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves them with 3rd and about 6 yards to go. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Come on, dude.
Prescott down. Now they go screen. It's complete. Elliott a 1st down and more. And
This is supposed to do that.
end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys have taken the lead.
And while that touchdown does not give them an insurmountable lead, it's still a lead, and that always feels good to a team.
They'd love to take that into the lockers, but a little time left on that clock.
Good
There's some work to
watch.
do.
I like that. I like how you're guarding against a letdown there.
What are you looking for?
I'm fixing to just go live on
From right
that.
up here in the booth.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. It'll be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And they'll be down just outside of the end zone at the 1-yard line.
I like the
The
containers
Ravens going to
here.
use the 2nd of their timeouts.
Well, I know, but God,
as they'll
whatever.
stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. Forbath to send it away now following the touchdown. This fielded at the 2. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
You're going in the living room though, right?
Set to get going. And you have to
Alright,
figure
well after this, I'm gonna move everything.
The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they should. Maybe they should sit on it here because of what you just said. They haven't made anything happen offensively. Getting ready to go into the half, give them a chance to take a deep breath, exhale a little bit, and start
Come
over.
on, man.
I don't know if
Everybody
this is the time
gets
to
the
push
Ravens
it.
try that
Right
bullshit.
now, under
Get
100
out of
yards
here.
total offense.
So many times we talk about having good eye
Try that with
discipline
somebody
when you're playing
else.
defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it? They were able to hold him for a short game when he took off running.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40.
What are you gonna do now, big boy?
Ravens going to use their 3rd and final
I think I'm gonna
timeout.
pick this.
As it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the 1st half. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country, and he's going to go down again. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Here's Jackson to throw. He's going to run, but he's got a long
fumble.
way to go. Jackson
Told you.
He lost the football. It's picked up by the
Run that
Cowboys.
motherfucker back. Oh, you got
But they
lucky.
will not be able to capitalize line as time is run out here on the first half of play. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. 14
Just
yards
quit.
for a Cowboy first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. Domata Peko, the one to get him down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. And there'll be a break in the action here because Prescott is going to use a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
I'm saying I'm gonna move this in the living room. I'll put my headphones on so you don't hear it, so I can at least still be in there with you. No. Rude. Dang.
Gonna run again here with Pollard. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 34. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains.
And this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack. And guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
They really don't. Yeah.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down.
Can't stop me from running.
Again he finds an opening. And he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line. That good for 22 and a 1st down.
It's been going on.
Good drive so far, and it's been the running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a 1st down.
That guy that said he ain't finished watching it yet. He's just now in Paris.
Pollard down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On 2nd down, Elliott, a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Separate play of the down now as they come up on the 3rd and 3. They go to Elliott again, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
You need these lights on?
So Jason Garrett's going to leave the offense on the field. They're going to go for it here on 4th. Prescott to throw on 4th. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. A good, sustained drive there in this 3rd quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it?
What time is your sister going to be here tomorrow?
Seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield. Very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
You back from where? What time y'all doing that?
And this one recovered by the hands team for the get the ball before it went 10 yards. I know that's tough, but you got to stay disciplined.
It is difficult because you're so eager to go get the football. It's that type of a play, but you're exactly right. You have to have the discipline to let it go 10 first.
From the gun, it's a run for Ingram.
What are you
and they're going to get him
doing?
behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Jackson from the shotgun. Dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line.
I know.
That time as he breaks away from
It is.
legs and a first down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining.
Dude, it was cold. Man, those dogs are not.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson escaping the pressure right. He'll run it, and he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10. At
This
the
shit's
11 of the 12.
hilarious.
He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to
No,
get
it
it to
is,
him,
though.
but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a
Oh,
positive
he'd
gain.
be good if he just wouldn't try to run with Jackson all the time. He's just running with Jackson
Looking
and
to
go
throw
have
again on
nothing.
2nd down. Jackson.
You end
He'll
up
try and
fumbling.
run it.
He
6
scores.
points for the Baltimore Ravens. Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
Oh, Davis from the top rope. I like it. Tucker now to kick it away
Like,
following
when
the
you go to the
touchdown.
YouTube and see if it.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter.
Go to
Back
YouTube
now in
and let
Baltimore.
me see.
It's the Cowboys with a football.
I just want to
They'll
see
be
if
looking
it
to tack
says
on
it
their
on.
lead as we get set for the 4th. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And I think this defense
I
knew
didn't
what
see
was
it.
coming as he is smothered behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 29-yard line.
Again, it's Elliott. He takes this from the 30 to the 34. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
Now Prescott. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a first down.
Take a picture.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball 3rd down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now.
He's got an iPhone. Go live.
Backbreaker.
FaceTime.
Prescott on 1st down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And this one goes nowhere. Losing
FaceTime.
yardage on the play back at the
She's going to
46.
see.
Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on 1st down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because
Peyton, what
they
are you
didn't bring the
doing?
pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to
Damn,
leave
I
them
didn't
with
even
just
know it was
one
4th
remaining
quarter.
here in this 4th quarter. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come, eluding the pressure right. He's got his target. It's Cobb. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on third down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
Tenth carry now for Elliott. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. The second down play not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late fourth quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on third?
I don't. I run the football and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers.
I wanted you to go to my YouTube thing.
Like
I want to see if you can see that on the bottom.
On third down, it's Pollard. And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up fourth down. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
2020, you put 22.
So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash.
Yeah.
Will put this one through, and that'll push the lead up to 8. But from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach.
Did it get to you?
Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
Right, though. Usually an expert sometimes.
The offense set at the line for this next drive. They're down here in a one-score game. But the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time
Here he goes.
to run their offense, to go through play sequences.
All right, I'm going to do it.
And this is what they work on every week.
Just in case he tries
on
that.
Friday, they go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Well, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
What?
Van Der Esch wreaking havoc with a sack. Steps away to his left. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. One score down. Here we go.
I don't know. I want to say we.
For it here on fourth down. Flush to his right. And the pressure gets to him again. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Garden. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. From Baltimore, so long, everybody.